Hello everybody, my name is Geddy2112 and welcome back to Pokémon Flux. Last time we visited Alba Town, getting introduced to the Alba Academy and a new rival in the form of Gale. We also went through a little bit of a story, getting to know Gale a little bit more and his relationship with his roommate Leo. And we went into the Alba Woods at night to save Leo. We fought a couple of altar Pokemon, and even though the results weren't perfect, we were able to save Leo, and everyone kind of turned out okay. So now that we have saved Leo and have worked out our matters with Gale, we are now able to enter and exit the Alba Woods as we see fit. So that's what we will be doing today. What do you have to say? I was just doing my job earlier. Don't expect me to apologize or anything like that. Okay, that's fair. We're at Alba Woods, and I'm glad there's actual music now. A lot more pleasant here. Zinc. A very delicious item. Hope everyone's having a good day. I want to try to get another Pokemon. I want to see if I can't get a Tarot for myself. Because even though, we are working on a couple of options, it has occurred to me that we really still do not have a good way of dealing with water Pokemon. So I really want to try my best to offset that issue as much as I can. Alright, we got Tarot. Very nice. Tarot, the root Pokemon. It buries itself on the ground to avoid being eaten, but its leaf always sticks out. It is highly nutritious and targeted by many for food. We're gonna call this little girl Snubs. And we're gonna add Snubs to the party. I don't particularly want to get rid of any of these guys. However, I am concerned that later on Pox with Torchy is going to be redundant. So I'm gonna say goodbye to Pox for now, but if Snubs doesn't work out, we can always bring Pox back later. Awesome, now with that out of the way, we can proceed onward. This is a very, surprisingly pleasant music for Forest. Usually, in Forest, they kind of use a little bit more, foreboding or, overly relaxed music, but here's kind of a nice balance. It's just a pleasant stroll through the woods, that's all it is. What do you have to say, guy? These woods are like a maze. That's why I hang out around the entrance so I don't get lost. If you're trying to find your way to Alba Mine, well, good luck. Fair enough. Trainer tips. Lost in the woods, finding your way back is easy. All you have to do is... The rest is scratched off. Well, that's not helpful. Are you a trainer that I can beat in battle? Now that Alba Woods is open again, I'm here to catch a Pokemon. And once again, my common enemy, Bird. One thing I kind of realized about Roadster, after taking a look at its stats, because we kind of established that Roadster has really good defense, but I didn't realize just how good it really was. So the thing about Roadster, not only does it have a nature that inherently boosts his defense, but he also has 29 IVs in defense, which is all but perfect defense. So really truly, it's a marvel how good Roadster is, at least defensively. Snore, oh my god. Snore's animation is the Hyper Beam animation, that's really funny. Aw, come on, my guy. I caught new Pokemon, I still lost. Well, yeah, that's why you lost, because they're new. I'm trying really hard not to run into anything. This, the nice thing about this game is that you do have a sense of control as to how often you want to encounter things. Oh, I just noticed because Torchy is poison, it progressively turns purple while it's in the field. That's a really cool detail. Okay, so this is where we fought the Altar Pokemon, and it looks like there's another Altar Pokemon here. Yeah, I'm willing to try another crack at an Altar Pokemon because I think with this one, we'll have a better shot of generally doing better because we have the type advantage. Oh yeah, 2 critical hits in a row. Let's go, baby. Alright, we got a stronger Tarot. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna replace this Tarot with the one we have in our party because it's stronger and just kind of, we didn't do anything with it, so I think it's relatively fair at this point in the game. So now we have stronger Snubs. Do you two fight? We're not lost. You're the one who's lost. Okay, that's pretty funny actually. If I had just left them be, they wouldn't have fought us, but since I had to check, I was like, hey, are you okay? They're acting all aggressive. Like, no, we're fine. Go away. I just don't understand what they were trying to go for with Alton. It's just a weird Pokemon. Okay, that's what they were trying to go for. That is definitely... Wow. Okay, it's Alton. Honestly, pretty solid design, not gonna lie. Alright, what do we have here? Ether. Okay, we'll try up here. They weren't necessarily lying when it came to the matter of the structure of this place, because I honestly have no idea if where I'm going is the correct way. But that's part of the adventure. Lady? Take a deep breath and let the forest fill your senses. Ah, Skiddo. Honestly, for an attempt to take a 3D model and bring it to 2D sprite, pretty good. It's pretty good. We're just going to be destroying everything in this forest because everything in here is just a grass type or something else that's weak to fire. So Torchy is just destroying everything in here. All right, Roadster leveled up. Wants to learn Endure. I think I'll pass on Endure for now. Subset wants to learn Yawn. Well, you know what? Anything is better than Splash, so you can learn Yawn. Ooh, birds! Those birds are... They are aggressive. They want to go after me. Oh! Wait! It's been a while since we had a battle, hasn't it, Griffin Oni? Yeah, all the way back in the professor's lab. I heard you've gotten a lot stronger. Well, I'd like to test that for myself. I challenge you to a battle, Griffin Oni. Are you ready? I'd like to heal. Okay, get yourself ready. But don't think I'm letting you pass out a fight. Okay, that is totally fair. I just want to heal a bit. I love that the potions in this game are actually stronger, so it's actually 50 HP with a regular potion. What's this? Dusk Ball. Very helpful at night. Okay, I'm ready to fight you, bro. Challenge you a battle, Griffin Oni. Are you ready? Yes. Aw, yeah. Give us your best shot. Is it gonna be a double battle like last time? Pokemon Trainer Sky. Yes. And hopefully this attack will just destroy these guys. Aw, yeah. Two-shot everything. Let's go. Torchy wants to learn Ancient Power. That's weird. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass on Ancient Power. It can be useful, but I kind of like the setup I have now. Songs grew level 18. Snubs grew level 18. So let's learn Headbutt. Probably won't be using Fake Out too often. So I think I'll go ahead and get rid of Fake Out for Headbutt. Selkid. And Delfender. Oh, that's really cool. Delfender's really cute. Oh, its little inflation sacks blow up and it looks like it has biceps. Oh, that's really cute, actually. We're an aquatic-based team, which isn't great for me, but we can still try to make this work. The fact that he got 2 water-type starters is just bizarre. I see no better time than to try to use Snubs. Even though I don't think Snubs knows any actual offensive grass-type moves. Oh no, he does know Leafage. Oh, critical wing attack. Yo, Torchy, you're putting in the work today. That's perfectly fine. We lost? Haha, that's just how it goes sometimes. Great match, Griffin. Man, battling always gets my blood pumping. Here, let me heal your Pokemon for you. Thanks, bro. I feel like I gotta do more training, so I'm gonna stick around Alba Woods for a bit longer. Maybe I'll try to tackle an Ultra Pokemon like you did. Oh, don't give me that look. I promise I'll be careful. I'll see you again in Rook Town. Later. Okay, well, Alborook Mine. That's appropriate. It's a mine where it combines the 2 names of the Pokemon, well, the towns that you're kind of connected to, so that makes sense. I like it. I have a sneaking suspicion that what we're going to be encountering there is rock type, so Subspec is your time to shine. Possibly. Ooh, there are new ones. There are new things in here. Okay, what are you? Oh, gonna fix. Okay, gonna fix is caught. There's a lift from a wild Pokemon. Interesting. Gunafix, a tinkerer Pokemon. In the wild, it picks apart rocks deep underground to feed on rare ores. It is adapted to urban environments by taking refuge in factories. So it really is just based on Gunafix it. We're gonna call it Wrenches. But I don't think I'm gonna be using this for now. But if, one of my other Pokemon kind of doesn't keep up to par, then I might use Wrenches later. There's this thing too. Comite. Is it a ghost rock type? I assume so, based on the fact that it knew Confuse Ray and its appearance. It's definitely a rock type. Alright, Comite was caught. Let's see what this guy's all about. Comite, the meteorite Pokemon. Oh, it's a rock psychic type. It can retract its legs into its body and appear to be an ordinary rock. Stories say they arrived on an asteroid hundreds of years ago. Okay. I think for now we're gonna call Comite Spore, as in Space Ore, and I think I'm adding an extra E there because I wanted to kind of be more like the spell of the Ore region too. So a lot of depth to this one. And you know what? I am willing to give this a shot. As much as I like Roadster, just having a normal type is not going to be the most helpful thing in the world. Plus, if it does no roll, I can offset it just by having Ore around. And Roadster knowing Flame Charge is cool, but Torchy also knows it. So I think we're going to send Roadster away. But if I regret my decision later, I'll be happy to bring Roadster back because Roadster's been very helpful so far. Welcome to the crew, Spore. Hello, hiker. In case, wild Pokemon can appear from any direction. Better watch out. That is fair advice, sir. Yo, they did my hiker guy good. Gee, Comite in a cave full of Comite. What are the odds of that? Yo, we got Comite confused. Finally, Water Pulse is kicking in. Okay, very good job, Subspec. The tricky thing about this cave is that, some things, can easily be seen, others cannot. So, we gotta be careful how we proceed in this cave. Suspect, got anything to say? Oh, Suspect seems to be holding something. Got a great ball. I just realized that headbutt is a mechanic in this game. That means we can headbutt trees to get Pokemon. I'll need to keep that in mind for later. You got anything to say? God dang it! We done got a cave in at the main tunnel. This'll take ages to dig out. Well, that means I'm just gonna have to... What? Well, this is inconvenient. That altar Pokemon caused a cave-in. Guess this will be more difficult than I thought. Oh, I thought she just had a messed up face. That was her hair. You're heading through the cave, aren't you? In that case, I have a favor to ask. As you can see, the path is blocked. There is another route through the lowered levels. Unfortunately, the path isn't very well lit. There are lanterns that will help you find your way in the dark, but you'll have to light them as you go. Follow me so I can show you. I will gladly do that, but please let me touch Nurse Joy. See, it's very simple. If you could light up the cave as you go, I'd be mighty grateful. Also, be careful, alright? That altar Pokemon could still be around here. Okay, I will keep that in mind, but I want to talk to you first. Cave is quite dangerous. Please let me heal your Pokemon for you. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to be going to you a handful of times, but that is okay. Wow, there are a lot of Pokemon here. What do we got here? Great Ball. I'm glad that they're giving me more Pokeballs to work with. Ooh, there's ores on the wall. That's really cute. Oh, those are Flux Shards. And a lot of Flux Shards. Do you give me Flux Shards? 25 more Flux Shards. Yo, this cave is generous, my guy. Let's get these lamps turned on. All right, we can't get that Flux Shard, unfortunately. I like the music for this cave. It reminds me a lot of the Ether Mines from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and technically the what is it? The combined mines from Xenoblade 3. What are you? Oh, you're the Revolve form, Dirt Worm. That's really cool, actually. I guess it's implied that you stick your head out of the ground like that. Alright, what is this? Great ball. Love giving me great balls. Alright, I have a suspicion that you will try to engage me in battle, sir. Are my suspicions well-founded? What's yours is mine. Okay. You're challenged by Minor Jim. Yo, we are getting so lucky with the Water Pulse Confusions now. I was having, like, immense trouble, like, trying to get Confusion off, but now we are just rocking it. Get it? Because we're in a mine? Yeah. Really funny. I didn't think that they were just calling you a lower class citizen because you're the working class, dude. I figured that you were a miner because we're in a mine. Another great ball? Oh, full heal. That works too. More Flux Shards? Heck yeah, let's go. That's 75 more Flux Shards for free in this room. What do you have to say? I struck gold. No, better, a trainer. Well, if you do beat me, I'll give you some money. Flame Charge still deals super effective damage as long as its type hasn't changed. Weak armor. Ooh, that's fascinating. Lucky find. Quite. All right, let's move on. We got a hiker to deal with. But first things first, we got to prioritize the illumination of this room. Wow, this is a big room, actually. Excavation is a tricky process. Don't disturb my concentration. I'm trying to help you guys out. Minor shaft, of course. You keep lining up the gun fixes, I'll keep knocking them down. Yo, critical hit, let's go! So lucky with those critical hits. Okay, they got a couple of hits, but otherwise, no trouble at all. Suspect wants to learn Flail. I don't see myself using Baby Doll Eyes anytime soon, so I think I'll go ahead and get rid of that. It all comes crumbling down. What is this? Drag it up, but Pokemon may be able to smash it. Well, we don't have the HFM for Smash. Well, for Smash. Hello. Howdy. Fancy a bit of local knowledge about these caves? I'll tell you if you can beat me in battle. Sure. Why not? Need a rhyme. That's right. That's what it's actually called. Gaha, you win. Alright, what do you know, guy? They used to mine Flux Crystal in this cave. Though, since they opened the power plant to the north, there hasn't been as much demand for crystallized Flux. So, the mine is shut down. Now it's mostly a home for Pokemon. Okay, that's cool. So industrialization got in the way of things. However, it won't get in the way of my taking 25 Flux Shards. Or 25 more Flux Shards. I like that the altar Pokemon here actually emit light, and it actually does have an effect on the environment because it does make things better. We got a Heart Stone. An item held by Pokemon is an Unbreakable Stone that ups the power of Rock-type moves. Really good item to use. Or at least if you are planning to use a Rock-type move or raise a Rock-type of any kind. That should just about cover this room, so why don't we go ahead and move on. Don't feel like taking on the Altar Pokemon just yet, because I have a feeling we're going to have to take on another Altar Pokemon later on. Ooh, as a scientist. I'm always a fan of fighting scientists. The darkness in this cave is no match for my finely honed intellect. Oh god. What a bizarre stance. Ooh! LED light. Or LED light, as you could probably say. I'm going to assume it's an electric type, and it's going to use an electric attack, so I'm going to switch up to Nidoran. Well, you're good at lowering stats. I'm good at lowering HP. Spellottle? What? Alright, I'm going to assume it's another electric type. What is that? It's obviously based on Axolotl. What are you? You're so cute. All right, Stonks are level 20. Ooh. Yeah, Poison Bait's gonna be generally better. I am losing the ability to attack multiple enemies with acid, but Poison Fang is just gonna be generally better because it's taking more advantage of Stonker's stats because he has better attack than special attack, so. Yeah, plus Poison Fang is really good because it can not only deal damage, but it can badly poison the opponent. So I will definitely take that. Oh, there's the little... Oh my god, I need to catch it. Spalotl. This is the cutest thing that we have found today, by far. Alright, we got ourselves a Spalotl. That is such a cute Pokemon design. Spalotl, unsurprisingly, is an axolotl Pokemon. A bubble serves as a lens to amplify its psychic powers, letting it perceive the pitch dark caves it lives in with perfect clarity. Fascinating. Oh, we're definitely giving this a name. We're gonna call him Squoops, but we're not gonna add to the party right now. I want to see where my other water type goes with its type. Plus, I already do have a psychic type, but this is definitely something I would consider for later. Alright, more Flux Shards. Once again, I appreciate the fact that, like, when you're in a watery area, you actually hear the water. Because they didn't need to do that. It's such neat little details like that that make me appreciate these fan games more. Okay, another Ultra Pokemon. I'm just going to mind my business while I try to get this item. Carbos! Alright, have a good day, you little freak. I'm out of here. What do you have to say? Boom! There goes the TNT! Okay, I was not ready for that. Minor Crafton. I get it. It's like Minecraft. You get that? Minecraft joke! Okay. Okay. Fine, Gabe. That was a legitimate laugh. You made me laugh from that one. What's your deal, guy? Flux energy, the basis of our modern civilization. And yet, there's so little we actually know. Hello, Griffinoni. Oh, hey, it's you! How lucky meeting you here. I see your Pokemon journey across Altera is proceeding well. You even have a Flux Bracer. Interesting. Tell me, Griffinoni, what do you know about Flux? It's an energy source. It powers Pokemon. I don't know. It's an energy source, for sure. That's right. All of our major cities in Altera are powered by Flux energy. Flux is the miracle of our modern age, and it's the key to the continued growth and prosperity of Altera. But it is a mysterious substance. Why does it come in so many different forms? Why is it only found here in Altera and nowhere else? These are questions I find myself asking over and over. Come closer. You see this crystal? This was one of the largest flux deposits ever discovered. Oh, don't worry, it's completely safe for humans and Pokemon. Rather than mine it all out, the Altera Corp decided to leave it here so that we could better study the origins of Flux. Flux is not your typical mineral. It flows through the land like a life force. And occasionally, it forms large solid crystals like this one. You probably aren't interested in hearing me ramble about rocks though, are you? Alright then, how about a battle? Don't worry, I'm not using my championship team. I have some Pokemon with me that are still in training. I'd like to see your skills in battle for myself. I'll heal your Pokemon too. Alright. Show me your full potential. Okay, so this is interesting. We're actually fighting Alistair, who is not currently a champion, he's just a wanderer, but yeah. What are you, Grizzlet? Oh, you're the pre-evolved form of what we saw earlier. Right, so you should still be a rock type. We're gonna bring out Snubs. Airpin. In that case, I'll bring out Spore. Good time as any to try this guy out. Airpin's Cloud 9 gets rid of the weather effects. Ancient Power, and I'm going to assume that Airpin is a flying type, so it should deal a normal amount of damage. Or super effective, that works too. Ah, yes, flying types. This is sure not working out well. Nice, we made our comeback. Niner wants to learn Sandstorm. No. I ain't messing around with Sandstorm. What is this? Sputia. In that case, we'll use Icy Wind and Ancient Power. Hopefully that should give us the advantage we need. Boom. Alright. Well, guys, we did it. We beat the champion. Your skills are exceptional. It seems I was right to place my trust in you. Nah, that doesn't count. You're a natural at this. I knew I was right to give you that Pokemon and to place my trust in you. Allow me to restore your Pokemon's health. Thank you. There's something familiar. No, never mind. It's nothing, just an idle thought. I have a vested interest in seeing you progress in the Altera Pokemon League. Your first league challenge is soon to come in Rook Town. With your skills, I believe you've got a good shot at coming out on top. I will continue to watch your career as you aim for the skies. And perhaps you may someday discover the truth. Oh, I nearly forgot. I want you to have this. HFMO2 Rock Smash. Heck yeah. A Beta Flux Machine hits opposing Pokemon with a 100 BP Fighting type attack. That's a hidden Flux Machine. It allows your Pokemon to smash cracked boulders that stand in your path. Follow me. Go, Grizzlet. Just like that. If you head upwards from here, you can most likely clear a shortcut back to the first floor. However, the end of the cave lies further into the darkness. Griffin Oni, I trust that you will find your way through. Until next time. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Pokémon Flux. We made it through the Alba Woods. We've made a little bit ways into Alba Rook Cave, fighting the former champion a little bit, catching a couple new Pokemon, and making the team stronger. So, next time on Pokémon Flux, we're going to explore a little bit more of Alba Rook Cave and hopefully make it to Rook Town. See you guys then.